Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I'm Coretta and today we will be making Kit Kat wallets using cardstock. For this tutorial, the supplies you will need, it would be color cardstock of your choice. Here we're going to use some black, yellow, some white, and some silver metallic cardstock. The white cardstock we're going to use for printing on. You can also use glossy paper for printing on. You're going to need some Velcro dots. I got these dots from Walmart. Your glue of your choice, and I'm using Andrina's Creation Crafting Glue. You can purchase that from her website. And if you're going to do any embossing, and I will be doing embossing for this video, you're going to need a embossing machine with a embossing folder of your choice. The embossing machine that I have is a Sizzix Big Shot, and you can find I got my embossing machine from Michael's, and I got my embossing folder from Amazon. And those are the supplies that you will need to complete this tutorial. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to andrinascreation.com to purchase the template and download it to your computer. The file will download as a zip file. You will need to unzip the file, and then after you unzip the file, you can upload it into Cricut Design Space. To upload the file into Cricut Design Space, you're going to go to Upload, Upload Image, Browse. You're going to go to where your download is, select the download, and we're going to select the Kit Kat Wallet SVG. You're going to upload the cut image into your uploads. Select the image, select the cut files, and add it to your canvas. So the template will upload into Design Space, but not in the size that you need to create the wallet. As you can see, the template includes the size the template should be. According to the instructions, the template should be 13.048 in width and 16.061 in height. In order to get these measurements, we must detach the words from the cut file, making note of the measurements. So to do that, you would select it, go to Ungroup, and now you have your instructions and you have your cut files. So here you can either delete or hide the instructions. For the tutorial, I'm going to hide the instructions, making note of the measurements. Then I'm going to select the cut files, and according to the instructions, keeping the proportion lock, I'm going to change the width to 13.048, and I'm going to hit enter, and it automatically changed the height to 16.061. Zoom out so we can see all of the files. So here we have all of our cut files, and as you can see, some of the files have dotted lines on them. These are score lines. Cricut will cut these lines as perforated lines so that you can fold the cardstock. In order to cut the file and the score lines, we must attach the score lines to the cut files. To do this, you will ungroup the group of files. You will select each cut file individually and hit attach. And you will do that individually for each shape that has the score lines on them. All of the score lines are attached now. So I'll go through and identify all of the pieces. So the pink pieces here are the base layer with the strap, and it is the main piece. You can cut out this these pieces you can cut out in any color cardstock that you would like, and any weight of cardstock that you would like. You can use 110-pound cardstock, or you can use 65-pound cardstock. I've done them with both, but my preference is the 110-pound cardstock. You have the dark green and the light purple pieces here. These pieces are the box that will hold the Kit Kat wallet. You have this yellow piece here that you can use to write a message, or for the inside of the box. And the message, you can write something such as like, thank you for celebrating with me. You can have then you have the light green pieces. The light green pieces is the first layer. These pieces can be cut using metallic cardstock or glitter cardstock, or any color cardstock that you would like to design your Kit Kat wallet with. And then you have the dark purple pieces. The dark purple pieces are the second layer. These pieces can be cut using decorative cardstock, either a cardstock pad that you purchased, or you can design it yourself. If you have an embossing machine, you can also emboss this layer using a color cardstock. If you don't have an embossing machine, then you can add a decorative background and some other design elements to make your Kit Kat wallet. So for the tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can decorate this layer with a decorative background that you can find off of Google or any place that you purchase images from. So to add a decorative background to this layer here, I am going to duplicate this layer and move that out of the way. I'm going to select all of these layers here because we're going to make two purses, one embossed and one with a decorative layer on it. And so since these are all ready to be cut, we're going to group them together and move them out of the way so that we can work on decorating this layer here. So to add a decorative background, you can search Google, or you can go and purchase it from Etsy or any place that you would like and save that background to your computer. You're going to select the shape that you want to add the decorative background to, and you're going to select and change it to a print then cut. Then once you change it to the print then cut, you're going to select this color box here. You're going to change your print type to pattern. Here Cricut has preloaded some designs, as well as I have uploaded designs as well. So Cricut has preloaded designs here that you can find, or you can upload your own designs. So we're going to change all of the shapes that we want to add a background to. We're going to change all of them to print then cut. And then we're going to upload a pattern and add it to the shapes. To load your own patterns, you just simply go to upload, click on pattern fill, upload patterns, browse. You're going to browse your computer to where your background is, and you're going to select the background that you want, and then you're going to click open or OK, and then you're going to hit upload. The pattern will automatically go into your pattern images. So you won't see it here. It'll go to your pattern images. Then you would just click upload again, and it'll take you back to the canvas. To add the background to your shape or your cut file, you would select the file, go to your color, change your print type to pattern, and then you would select the pattern that you want. You can edit this pattern by selecting edit pattern, and you can size your pattern to any size that you want, big or small. Me, I'm going to put this pattern on 105. You can move this pattern horizontal or vertical. And because it has some words on it, I'm going to move it down a little so that the words don't print. You can rotate it, or you can flip it horizontal, or you can flip it vertical. Once you finish editing your pattern to your liking, you just hit the X and come out. I'm going to do the same thing for this shape here as well. Edit it to 105, move it down, and then X out. For this shape here, I'm going to add the pattern to this shape as well. However, I want the pattern to go in a different direction. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to rotate this pattern 90 degrees because I want the lines to go up and down. And then I'm going to scale my pattern to my liking, and I want it pretty big since it's the strap. So I'm going to put it on 400, and then I'm going to move it vertically. Now let's bring it down some. And then I'm going to move it vertically so that I can not have to print the words that were on there. And then I'm going to hit exit, the X, and come out. And so I have my pieces pattern, the decorative pattern on my pieces. This piece is small, so we're not going to decorate that. I'm just going to change that color to gold so that it matches the rest of the design. Now I want to add the images to my decorative background, and I'm just going to go to upload image, browse to where I want the images that I want. I'm going to hit complex, continue, and as you can see, the background is gray and white, and the PNGs are gray and white, but for Cricut, transparent backgrounds are blue and white. So I'm going to go to more options. I'm going to change my color tolerance to 160 so that when I click the background, it'll take it out at one time without me having to click in all the different spaces. So I took out the background, all that I wanted to take out, and then I'm going to hit the eraser tool because I want the words right here to be gone because I don't want those words. I found this image on Google, and then I'm going to hit apply, and then I'm going to select the print and cut file, and I'm going to upload it, and then I'm going to upload another image for the back side of my wallet, and I'm going to hit open, complex, continue. I'm going to go to more options, change my color tolerance to 160, and I'm going to hit the background. It took out all of the white, and that's not what I want, so I'm going to undo. I'm going to change my color tolerance to 100, and then I'm going to hit the background. It took out all of the background, and it left the white in the white spaces that it needs to, but it kind of didn't do right over on the hands, so I'm going to increase my view, and then I'm going to go to my erase tool, and I'm just going to erase the hand part because it didn't it's not right, and I don't want to I want this image, but I don't want the hands to have some transparency to it. So I erased that part off, hit okay, select the print and cut, and uploaded the image. I'm going to select both of these images and upload them and add them to my canvas. So both images are in, and I'm going to size them down to fit on my cut file, to fit on my wallet. So I have that size to where I want it, and then I'm going to size this to where I want it. And then after I have it sized to where I want it, then it's kind of getting lost in the background. So I'm going to add an offset to it, and I'm going to make this offset about 0.50. And then I kind of like that. I'm going to make it a little smaller, 45. Okay, can't really see the difference, but, and then I'm going to change it to white. And then I'm going to group the offset and the image, and then I'm going to add it back to my wallet. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Group it. And then add it back to the wallet. And then I'm going to add some text, and I'm going to say happy. And I have some Disney font that I had downloaded from the font. I'm going to put happy right here. And then I'm going to change the happy to the gold font. I'm going to add an offset to it. And I'm going to make this offset like a 50 and apply. I'm going to turn this offset red. I'm going to add another offset. And you can design this any way that you would like to design it. But, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to group all of them together so that they can group together and move. When I move one, all of the pieces will move. Add some more text. Change this to gold. Add an offset. Make that red. Offset. Black. Offset. White. Group them all together. Design right here. Align center. Group. And then size this down to where I want it to be. Okay. Add some more text. Okay, now you want to design, you've designed the pieces for your front part of your wallet, and so you want to select them all because you want Cricut to cut just the shape and not the shape and the image. You're going to flatten the image to the shape so that Cricut knows to only cut the shape, and you're going to flatten it. Now you want to design the embellishment for your strap. And you can add any embellishment you want. You can add, you can get them from Amazon. You can make them anything that you want. I'm going to do this in cardstock, and I'm going to make it the number 8. And I'm going to size it the way I want it. And then I'm going to add some offsets to this one as well. And I'm going to make this a little bigger. And then I'm going to apply. I'm going to make this offset red. And then I'm going to add another offset and apply. And then I'm going to make that offset the gold color. Let's turn this one to black. And then we're going to group that together. And then we're just going to size it down so that it fits on the strap right there. And you can size it and make it as big or as small as you would like it. And I kind of like it about that size. So now we have everything designed. We have our front and back pieces to our wallet design. We have the strap with a pattern. We have the embellishment. And then we have the middle piece of it. And so we have everything designed. And so having designed everything, and then you have all of your cut files over here, now you can send this to the machine to be cut so that you can cut everything out, right? So I have everything all cut out now, and I've cut out 2 versions of the wallet that I'm going to show you how to put together. The first version is the print and cut version over here. This is the print and cut version. And then I have the version that we're going to emboss. So I'm going to show you how to put both of them together. So I'm going to move the embossing layer, the embossing wallet out of the way, and I'm going to show you how to put that together later. And then we're going to work on this print and cut version. So the first thing that I do when I finish cutting and I'm putting it together is I take and I fold all of my score marks on the box, because that's the first one that I'm going to put together, the first pieces that I'm going to put together. So I just fold down my box, the score lines on my box. And then I put glue on the tabs right here, and I glue the box all the way around, folding it and gluing it all the way around like so. And I do that for both pieces of the box. Once you're done gluing the box together, you can put it together like this and kind of put it out of the way. And then the next piece is the base. You want to fold on your score marks on your base, and then you want to start adding your layers. So your first layer would be this layer here. So you want to glue this layer down to your box. To your base. I'm sorry. You want to glue this layer down to your base. Now you've glued your base and your first layer together. Then you want to glue the decorative piece to the base with the first layer. And then you're going to put this piece we designed for the front of the wallet. This piece was designed for the back of the wallet. And then we have this piece that was for the middle of the wallet. So you want to glue these items down, these layers to the base and the first layer right here. Glue the decorative layer to the first layer and the base of the wallet. And then the next piece you want to do is you want to do the strap. So you want to fold on your score marks on the strap. And then you want to glue the base with the first layer. And then you want to glue the decorative piece onto there as well. Have your strap glued to the base, the first layer and the second layer. And now you need to go ahead and refold where the score marks are so that when you add your strap to the base, you'll know where to put it at. So now we have everything glued together. We have the strap, the base, and the box. So to assemble all of these pieces together, the first thing you're going to do is flip it over, and you want to glue your strap first to the base of the wallet. So we have the strap glued to the base of the box here. So we have the strap glued to the base of the box, and the wallet would close like so. And the next thing we would do is add the box. So you would add the box to the base of the wallet like so, making sure you keep it centered and making sure that it closed properly before you add any glue to it. You want to make sure that it's it's positioned correctly on the base of the wallet. Added the box to the base of the Kit Kat wallet, and so we have a wallet. So the Kit Kat would sit inside of here, and then you would close it like so. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a Velcro to the wallet strap, and we're going to add the embellishment to the outside, and then we're going to add our sentiment to the inside. The wallet is all put together now, and you have your happy birthday, happy birthday, Derek. The number 8 embellishment has a closure on it, and it has the sentiment, thank you for celebrating with me, and then it has the Kit Kat inside. So that's how your Kit Kat would sit inside, and then you would close the wallet like that and strap Velcro it like that. So now we're going to put together the embossing one, and it's put together the same way. I'm just going to show you how I emboss the second layer of the wallet. I have the second wallet halfway assembled. Here I have my box created, I have my strap halfway done, and I have the base layer almost done. And here we're going to add the embossed layers to it. So I'm going to show you how to emboss it. But I did want to mention that for the purpose of this tutorial, I went ahead and I used glue on the metallic paper to glue it to the base. However, it is recommended that you use double-sided tape under metallic paper, because otherwise you can see where you put your glue at. And I'm trying to get, so you can see right here where I put, I'm trying to position it so you guys can see. Because of the lighting, you can't really see it that well, but you can see in there where I actually had the glue to put the glue on it to lay the glue down. So it's recommended that you use double-sided tape for this. And so now we're going to emboss these layers here and then glue them to the wallet and finish putting it together. So to emboss your pieces, your last layer, which is your second layer, to emboss your pieces, you will need an embossing machine. And here I have an embossing machine. It is the Sizzix Big Shot embossing machine that I have here. And I got it from Michael's. I used a 60% off coupon to purchase it. And you have your plates that come with it. And then you have to purchase your embossing folder separately, and you can get this from Amazon, your embossing folder. And in order to emboss the top layer, you would just open your layer, and you would position the layer inside of the embossing folder, and then you would put it in between the two layers here. And then let's make sure that that's straight. We don't want it to be crooked, so we're gonna make sure we lay it down straight, lining it up so that it'll be straight and it won't be crooked, because you want this, for your customer or yourself maybe to be, look perfect. Because if you're selling it, you definitely want your customers to get a good product. And then you just push it, and then you just run it through the embossing machine. And then I'll run this one back through a second time to bring it back. And then take it off. And then you'll have your emboss onto your cardstock here. So you'll have your decorative piece for your wallet here. So I'm going to finish embossing the rest of the pieces, and then I'll come back. So I've embossed all of the pieces to the wallet. And so now we're just going to add them to the wallet like this. So all of the pieces to the wallet like that. You're going to glue them down just like that. So we're all done now, and we've assembled two Kit Kat wallets. We have the print and cut one, and then we have the one with the embossed layer on it, and they came out really nice. So you have the print and cut one and you have the embossed one, and they both have embellishments, and they have Velcro closures, and they have the sentiment on the inside as well. All right, guys, we're all finished, and here's the final product. These wallets make really good party favors for all occasions. I really enjoy making them. Hopefully you were able to follow along with my process to make them for yourself. If you liked this video and would like to see more, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. Thank you again for watching, and see you in my next video.